welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I will be doing a DIY on a Walmart sweater. Yes, I'm going to be showing you how to reconstruct a $7 Walmart sweater into a cute two-piece outfit. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment this video. Go ahead and start. First, we're going to start with the materials that you are going to need. You are going to need some pins, scissors, elastic. I like to get the braided elastic. I don't like to get the one that's very stiff. I like to get the one that's a little flimsy. A marker so that you can make the marks if you would like. I like to use measuring tape, and of course the sweaters that I'm going to use. I got these sweaters from Walmart. One was for $7.88. That was this one. I got a size extra large. And I got this one out the men's section, this one out the women's section. This is a size large. And this one was for, I think this one was for more. I think it was like for $9, $8 or $9. And we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay, first we're going to start with flipping the sweater inside out. This will help with cutting, getting straight to the point with cutting and going straight to the sewing machine so that we don't have to keep flipping it inside out to work. You want to make sure the lines on the side are lined up together. You want to make sure everything is laid flat and lined up so that when we cut, it won't be no crooked lines. The sweater won't come out crooked because we made sure from the beginning that everything was together. Okay, now that we have everything lined up with each other and flattened, we are going to go ahead on my video. I believe I measured it from 1.5 inches to 2 inches, but I recommend going 3 to 4 inches down. You're gonna lay your measuring tape down, and you're gonna take your pen and you are going to put it right in the 3-inch or 4-inch mark. And what you do on this side, you are going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And you're going to go ahead and pin it down. Like I said on my video, I did 1.5 inches to 2, but I recommend going 3 to 4 inches, and you will see why. When you are done putting your pin down, go ahead and take your measuring tape. Start from one point. Make sure the measuring tape is straight, and you go to the next point, and you're going to go ahead and take your marker and you're going to trace the line down. Normally I just take my scissors and cut, but you know, so that you can actually see what I am doing, I just went ahead and made the line for you. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and remove the measuring tape. Remove the pins that you put on the side of the sweater. Grab your scissors and begin to cut down that straight line. So now all we need is our sewing machine and the elastic. And when you are sewing with the elastic, you want to make sure you pull it just like this so that it can snatch onto your waist. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and sew these things up. So you want to make sure you come down 1 inch before you start sewing. You want to make sure you are sewing on a straight stitch right down the middle. You want to pull on the elastic while you are sewing it through the machine. You are pulling and sewing. Pull and sew. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get to the end. Okay, and right now I am coming to an end. I am going to come about 1 inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and back stitch it so that my stitch can stay in place, the elastic stay in place with the thread. So again, you can see I went about 1 inch down, and I'm going to do the same thing to the end. I am going to make sure I put the pieces together so that I would have enough room so it won't be too tight nor too loose. But most of the time I just guesstimate. I get better results when I just do it. Like, don't think about it, just do it. You want to take the scissors and you're going to cut it. Then you are going to put those two pieces together. Now, this is the way that I do the elastic. And you're going to go ahead and cut with the zigzag stitch. Now, people do elastic different ways. I do what works best for me. So I would say keep trying different ways until you find what works best for you. Because I find that doing it this way, I go faster. I'll probably say cut about 5 to 10 minutes of, you know, sewing the elastic on, doing it my way. But hey, you may find a way that works best and fast for you. You just do whatever way works best for you. Now, going back to the beginning of the video when I said it's best to go down 3 and 4 inches, and this is the reason why, because I found that I didn't have much space in the beginning. But you just want to go ahead and fold that back, and then you're going to do a zigzag stitch going around until you get to the end. So you're going to feed it back through the machine. You're going to make sure you turn it to a zigzag stitch. Put your foot down. And then you're just going to go ahead and sew it all the way around until you get back to your starting point. And again, you're going to pull on the elastic, not as tight as you did the first time, but you just want to make sure it is the fabric is straight. You don't want it to be too crunched up. You just want to make sure it's laid flat and you just sew it. You don't have to put too much stress on stretching it. You just want to make sure that the fabric is straight so that while you are sewing it, it's not, you know, folding or bending. Right now, we are getting ready to come to an end of the skirt part. You want to make sure you back stitch when you get to the end of it. And then you can go ahead and cut it off using a machine and grab your scissors and go ahead and cut any extra thread that is hanging from the outfit. Double check both sides because it's very, very tacky when you leave thread hanging from an outfit. So I'm just going around and cutting off all the extra thread. And when you're done with this, we're going to go ahead and move to the top. So I'm going to do it the same way. Just like I sewed the skirt part with the elastic, you're going to go and you're going to sew the elastic onto the top part. Now, you could choose to put elastic on the top part or just putting a regular hem in it. It's just whatever style you want to go with. You can do whatever, how you want your outfit to turn out. But this is how I'm going to do mine. With my outfit, I decided to put the thumb slash in it where I want my thumb to hang out. So I'm just going to go ahead and place it where I want my thumb to be. I'm going to go ahead and grab my scissors. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clip it where I want it to be. And right there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put my thumb back into it so you can see how it turned out. Okay. So as you can see, I'm on the top part. I am sewing the elastic the same way I left the inch in the beginning. I am on a straight stitch, sewing straight down the middle, pulling the elastic as I am sewing. So as you can see, I am pulling and sewing. Pulling, making sure it's straight, yes, and sewing. Okay, and now we are coming to an end again. And you're going to pull and sew about an inch before. Taking the beginning part, measuring to the end part so I'll know where I need to cut it off. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to snip. And then we're going to make sure you back stitch. Cut it off with the machine. Then you want to take those two pieces. Well, right now I just went ahead and cut off any extra thread. So you want to snip that. Check the front, check the back. And I'm just snipping it off. You want to make sure you get every thread. You don't want nothing to be left, okay? Then I'm going to take those two pieces. I'm going to match them up. Then I'm going to do a zigzag stitch. Going up and down, making sure it stay in place. And right now, I'm just putting it back on my sewing machine. And I'm sewing a zigzag up and down so it can stay. When you're done, again, you're going to take your scissors and you are going to cut off any extra thread for a cleaner look. So right now I am flipping it back and I am putting it back on my machine. And all I did was just fold it and I'm doing a zigzag stitch. I am sewing it right on the end and I am going all the way around until I am finished. So again, I just pull lightly. You want to make sure your fabric is flat. It may scrunch up a little bit and that's because of the elastic. It's okay, but once it goes under the foot, it will flattens out. Okay, and like as you can see, I'm just making sure the fabric is straight. Zigzag, I'm on the end of it, and I'm going all the way around until I'm finished. So now I am getting ready to come to an end. So I'm just going to sew all the way back till I get to the beginning stitches. You just want to go over about an inch, then back stitch it. And it's ready to come from under the machine. You're going to take your scissors and again, you are going to cut that extra thread off. Please cut it off. I hate to see a custom outfit out and I see string hanging. I just be wanting to take my scissors and just cut it.